Welcome to Memories Caribe in Cayo Coco, Cuba. And we are here in December. It is absolutely beautiful, as you can tell by the skies behind me here. And we have had incredible days, even though it's December and around Christmas time. The temperature here is on average about 25 in the day and roughly around 20 at night. So really no complaints. It's been like -4 back home in Toronto, so I'm okay with the weather. That being said, let us just get into some of the memories that I have created here, being here at Memories Caribe.
Memories. Memories.
I'm going to break my memories down into categories. First, we want to talk about the beaches, restaurants, the food, the drinks, the bars, the services, also the languages here, and of course the excursions and the accommodations. So first of all, let's talk about those beaches. Here, right behind me, I'm actually at the Pilar Beach, which is actually a very beautiful, well-renowned beach, probably one of the best in the world. But I have to say, as beautiful as it is, and I don't want to take away from that, is that if you are at a hotel that has an amazing beach like I have here at the Memories Caribe, it's comparable. Let's put it that way, to be honest, right? Because we have a beautiful beach there at Memories. It's the sand is just pristine. The sand here is a little bit more refined than it is over there in Memories, but at the end of the day, you've got the sandbanks, you've got that incredible walk that you walk out to the island. We've actually taken many walks over to the other hotels that are around there on that strip. How did you like your walk along the sandbar?
You know what? If I was on my own, it wouldn't be anything special. But the fact that we were on the sandbar together,
Oh.
it meant so much. And so, it's just these precious moments that makes you realize, what life is all about. And just walking on a sandbar with a woman you love, I think that's what it's all about.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love the way you read the cue cards. It's perfect. Coming out to the Pilar might be on your bucket list to just tick off. But at the end of the day, it's comparable. The next thing I want to talk about is the accommodations they have at Memories Caribe. They have various types that you can choose from. The one that we went for was the diamond category because it had options to have a la carte. You had your own private beach. There was a private lounge for you as well. Oh, and the lake view. That was the other thing that we did get a lake view. My word of advice for that is that number one, the lake view is, although pretty at first, unfortunately, it has a very pungent smell to it. So it makes it actually very unbearable just to open your door and just to even sit out on your balcony. And of course, eventually that smell actually permeates through the room. So we ended up changing rooms. And we got one of the other updated units that they have because they are updating them slowly. So we were lucky enough to get one of those, which was beautiful. It was still in the diamond category. However, we didn't have the lake view anymore, which, to be honest, we had a garden view, which was, I would say, was even better because they keep the grounds immaculate there. Having that view first thing in the morning and not the smell was also a plus and a bonus. And we still, like I said, stayed in the diamond category. Now there is another category that they have there as well, which is called al fresco, diamond al fresco. And this is where you can have your own bungalow unit. And that's where you get that separate shower, outdoor shower and indoor shower. And as well as, I would say, somewhat of a beach view. There really are no beach views here at Memories Caribe. So no units are on the beach itself, but there are, some of those units, if you look through the trees and you can actually see the beach. In other words, you are close to the beach as well. Let's talk about languages. Say your Spanish is up to par, so that's okay. When you come here, almost everybody speaks English to a certain extent. Maybe the maids in the rooms don't speak as well, But when you get to obviously the service area, when you're looking at your bars, your restaurants, and even the front desk, they all speak English. So not to worry if you're not up on your Spanish. And hopefully maybe you can pick up a few extra phrases while you are here. I would say though that if you're going to focus on any language, it's probably going to have to be French. I'm going to say that there's approximately about 85% of the guests here all speak French. And if anything, they only speak French and they speak very little English or no English at all. So if you came here to make friends, chances are you better brush up on your French more than anything else, because that seems to be more of the dominant language here. Next, let's talk about the plethora of excursions that you can choose from while you're here. Your Sunwind representative will be more than happy to explain all of the different excursions that are available to you.
My point is to tell you that here is science fiction. In Cuba will be the reality. So if you want to see the real Cuba, you need to go across the causeway and see the reality. Here will be only an open bar beach party, that's not the real life, obviously. Then you got different options for you to go to Cuba. You got the option to go either by bus or by jeeps.
Now the one that we chose to go on was the catamaran one, and do I recommend it? 100%. Is this one of my memories? Absolutely. This is hands down one of my favorite memories from this whole trip, simply because you have the opportunity to have an interaction with the dolphins. Just having that opportunity to be so up close and personal with the dolphins was just definitely a dream come true for me, and I know a lot of you feel the same way about that as well as just being on the catamaran. You know, it's such a fun excursion itself. That was a great experience as well as we went snorkeling. They give you an opportunity to go snorkeling there. The water was a little bit rough and choppy. And just as a little bit of a warning, there are sharks in the water. They are nurse sharks and they don't bother you. I did see one. It was right at the bottom of my feet, but I didn't step on it, thank goodness, because I'd have freaked out. You get the opportunity to see many different sea life, and you know, just of course, just being out on the water was just an amazing experience. If you do decide to take the excursion to Pilar Beach, it's $35 US, which includes the bus ride, a half-hour bus ride from the resort to Pilar Beach. And it also includes a seafood dinner or chicken or pork, whatever you choose, whichever one that you like, and also a trip to their market as well. Oh, and the tour is from 8:30 in the morning until 3:30 in the afternoon. So it is a full day here at the beach. But if you don't want to take the full day, you can actually just take the double-decker bus, which comes by the hotel probably about every half hour. The schedule is in the lobby, so you can take a look and see when the bus will be arriving. It is $5 for that trip, round trip, so back and forth, so it's for the day. And it will bring you down to Pilar Beach, and then of course you just bring that back, so you know what, you don't have to sign up for the whole day, and it will only cost you $5. So that's my little bit of a takeaway. And so those were the two that I chose, but the rest of the time I basically stayed on the resort, and I had more than enough to do. They have tons of entertainment. They're always entertaining you. If not at the poolside, then they have shows in the evening as well. And all throughout the resort, there's all kinds of different things going on. You've also got the lounge area, which a lot of times you'll have the entertainment will come straight into the lounge area and entertain you. Actually our go-to place that we would go to for our Spanish coffees in the evening. So entertainment was incredible as well. So what are my memories that I take away from here? First and foremost, number one question, would I return? don't take my word for it that I would come back to Memories Caribe. Let's hear from Seema and Victoria. Would you? How long have you been here for?
We've been here for a week.
Right?
Yes.
And you're going home to
Today, to Toronto.
yeah, back to Toronto. It is it's not too bad right now. It's 2 degrees.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. 2 versus 22, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll count our blessings.
So, would you come back to Memories Caribe?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
The beach was beautiful,
The staff was incredibly friendly and gracious.
and the drinks were always flowing. It was fantastic.
Yeah,
right?
they always put on a party. We always felt like we were included and having a great time. And yeah, all in all, I think we had a great time. We will come back.
Exactly. We definitely come back.
Definitely come back, right?
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up.
Sure.
Right. So thank you again for being here. It's always my pleasure to bring you little insights into my travel. Hopefully you got a little bit out of it, and that you can sort of plan your next vacation around some of the tips or my memories or the facts that I've given you, so that you can use those to suit your next vacation when you are deciding where to go and what you want to do. It has been a pleasure being here at Memories Caribe. Yes, I absolutely would return. That is hands down my number one suggestion to all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful winter wherever that happens to be. It could be in the snow, it could be in the beaches, just like here, or it could be in your living room. Wherever it is, I want to wish you all the very best. And I look forward to seeing you again on my next trip and my next adventure. Until then, adios.